So our students, they are completing courses on TCS ION, Coursera and LinkedIn courses. So we are having 5 VTU approved research centers wherein the students can register for their PhD and MS engineering by research. So we are having professional association with Volvo, HAL, Tata Technologies, Siemens, BSNL, etc. We are having IIT Bombay collaboration for E-Yantra Robotics Lab and spoken tutorials. So we are having project funding from NAYAN, State Government of Karnataka, VTU and KSCST. So last year we received funding of nearly 14 lakh rupees. So most of the funding, it is application of image processing in agricultural sector. So through NSS, Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, so we are conducting the social outreach activities. So the institution is eco-friendly institution. We are having solar rooftop for our energy requirements. So we are having a sewage treatment plant in our institution. And specifically for the convenience of girls, so right, we are flying a pink bus from Dharwad. So till date we are flying only one pink bus. So from this academic year onwards, next semester, we are planning to start one more pink bus to our girls students traveling from Dharwad, sir. So this is the brief profile of our institution. So I would like to present before you the chief guest of today's function, Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar. So Dr. Ajit Kumar is a globally renowned holography scientist and the founder president of Light Logics, Holography and Optics. So Light Logics is adorned with the 2009 National Award for the Best Engineering Design Company of India. In 2010 and 11, Dr. Ajit Kumar received the prestigious India Innovation Gold Medals jointly instituted by the Lockheed Martin USA, Indo-US Science and Technology Forum, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, University of Texas, and the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Dr. Kumar was the Deputy Director and the Team Leader of the Optical Image Processing Division, Center for Developing of Imaging Technology, and Autonomous R&D and Production Center under the Government of Kerala from 1991 to 2007. He functioned as a scientist in CDT and during his tenure, he successfully set up the first security hologram production center of India under public sector and supervised production of over 5 billion holographic high security tax stamps made for the Government of Kerala. So he was a senior research fellow of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR, a Government of India, and received PhD in holographic imaging from the Cochin University of Science and Technology. He is a consultant to the leading holographic companies of India and abroad. Dr. Kumar is the convener of the National Working Group on Optical Security, the Optical Society of India, the representative of India in the International Commission of Optics. Also, he is the president of Asian Anti-Counterfeit Association, India. He recorded the bust portrait hologram of His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, former President of India. Recently, Dr. Ajit Kumar has been selected as Outstanding Fellow in Emerging Areas by the Government of India. So he is having 3 international awards to his credit, 4 national awards, then more than 30 publications, international publications in the peer-reviewed journals, and 5 patents are pending. So he has visited more than 16 countries. So on this occasion, on the occasion of National Science Day, we are very much privileged to have a chief guest like Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar with us. On behalf of Management Karnataka Law Society, on behalf of all the staff and students of KLS VDIT, on behalf of all the staff and students of KLS PUC and BC College Haryal, I extend a warm welcome to Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar. Welcome, sir. So one more guest of honors for today's function. So I would like to quote a phrase in Kannada, Murti chikkadadaru kirti doddadu. So normally what we see is that the achievement of a person takes place, right, after attaining the age of 50. Right? We are having a distinguished person with us with lot of achievement at a much younger age, Mr. Nilesh Bhimrao Chowgule. So he has completed his Master of Engineering in Thermal Science and Fluid Mechanics and MBA graduate in Finance Specialization. He has started Energy Microwave Systems Private Limited way back in 2006, and in 2012 he has started Creators Group. So it is a combination of creators plus innovators. He is having many achievements to his credit. To mention a few, 2021 Creators is one of the 150 startups shortlisted for the National Startup Award 2021. In 2020, Karnataka State recognition for products to the fight against COVID-19 pandemic. In 2019, awarded for product innovation from CII. In 2018, awarded for process innovation in stapling from CII. In 2017, received President Honor as Best Startup. In 2016, Top 10 Promising Startup and Best Manufacturing Startup from CII. In 2015, National Productivity and Innovation Award in Electronics and Computer. 2014, Outstanding Exporter Award in category of Industrial Excellence from Belgium Chamber of Commerce. And the list continues, but due to shortage of time, I am stopping here only, sir. And again, he is instrumental in connecting the academia with industry. Normally, on so many occasions, we say that there is a large gap between industry and academia, but the initiation taken from the industry side to bridge the gap is, in my understanding, in our opinion, is less. But however, Nilesh Chogla has taken a lot of initiation in this regard. So our sister institute, Gopti Institute of Technology, is much benefited from this his initiative. So they have, in association with the Japan International Cooperation Agency and CII, Creators is offering Visionary Learning Community of India (VLCI) course for engineering and diploma colleges. This industry-oriented flow management course recognized by AICTE is aimed to build the skills by applying the learning industry. Sir, through on this occasion, I would like to request you to extend your all possible help to our students also. So definitely. With the visionary chairman governing council, we are having industrialist Sri Vinayak Lokur sir on our board. So definitely we will extend all our cooperation required from our side, sir. And we request you to help our students in setting up their, in getting the skills in the entrepreneurship skills and setting up innovation centers at KLS VDIT. Once again, on behalf of Karnataka Law Society Management, on my personal behalf, on behalf of all the students of VDIT, KLS PU and BCA College, I extend a warm welcome to Mr. Nilesh Bhimrao Chogre. Welcome, sir. So on this occasion, I heartily welcome our beloved Chairman Governing Council, Sri Vinayak Lokur sir, an industrialist and a good management guru, and I can call it as academician also, because sir is helping in so many aspects, right? Whether it is a mentoring of students, counseling on different aspects, right? Who is the backbone of all the activities of KLS VDIT. Sir, on my personal behalf and on behalf of all the staff and students of KLS VDIT, I extend a warm welcome to you. So I extend warm welcome to all the students, staff members, deans and HODs, and particularly the headmasters and science teachers, right, who are here from the nearby high schools. So once again, I welcome you all for this function. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's definitely a privilege to have such eminent personalities with us today. Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Amritangamaya. A ray of light is a ray of hope. It's now time to light the lamp and honor Sri C.V. Raman portrait. I request all the dignitaries to kindly step down and light the lamp. Thank you, sir. Rashtriya Vigyan Divas. This day is celebrated to appreciate the efforts of individuals and organizations who are working for the sustainable development of the country. time to felicitate our renowned dignitaries for their achievements. I now call upon first year toppers to felicitate Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar, globally renowned holography scientist and the founder president of Light Logics Holography and Optics, Tirunananthapuram, Kerala. Thank you, sir. I call upon first year toppers to felicitate our guest of honor, Shri Nilesh Chowdhury, Chairman, Creators Automation Solution Private Limited, Belgaum. Thank you, sir. I request all the dignitaries to kindly occupy their chairs. Now it's time to felicitate our achievers who are working for the sustainable development of the country. I call upon Professor Rashmi Velimani to announce the achievers.
Good morning, everyone. Year 2021 and year 21-22 has witnessed a tremendous success for KLS VDIT in the field of sports, placements, research and development, and many more activities. The sheer efforts and dedication of our students and faculty, along with the complete support of management and principal, has made this possible. So, starting with the sports, I would like to have or mention a quote by Sylvester Stallone, the famous Hollywood legend, also popularly known as Rocky Balboa. Well said that it is not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you get hit back and keep on moving even after that. And yes, our champions have taken this as their inspiration. KLS VDIT Halyal had hosted VTU state level intercollegiate wrestling competition and also for judo come selection trials in the year 2021 and 22 series on 16th and 17th December 2021, and in which Ms. Divya Padwalkar of final year Electrical and Electronics Engineering has won in both the competitions and has been proudly honored as the VTU Blue in the wrestling under 50 kg category. I kindly request our guest of honor, Sri Nilesh Chawle sir, to come forward and do the honors. So moving on, next is Mr. Jonathan of final year mechanical engineering, who has won in wrestling competition and is proudly honored as VTU Blue in wrestling under 70 kg category. And I request to do the honors, sir. It is also well said that a good coach can change a game, but a great coach can change a life. So he will also make his players see what he can rather than what they are actually. So let's celebrate and honor one of such great coaches, the physical director of KLS VDIT, Shri G.S. Elu sir, who has been selected as the manager for VTU men's wrestling team, as well as sir will be representing and supervising the team for the inter-university level men's wrestling competition, which is going to be held in Haryana from 7th to 10th March, so, which is for the year 2022. I request sir to do the honors. Thank you, sir. Moving towards achievements in research and development, it is well said that Michael Jordan, the famous basketball player, obstacles don't have to stop you if you run into a wall or you just don't turn up around or give up. Instead, you should figure out how to climb it or at least go through it or at least go for working around it. So our next achievers have been practicing this strategy for their success. So firstly, calling upon let me just take it ahead. It is Dr. Murgaya Vasankatimat, Associate Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department, has proudly filed 2 patents in his name. So first one being the effective method of rotor dynamic analysis with couplings, and the second one named as design of electric bike chassis with front storage for the convenient access. Sir has proudly filed this as a patent under his name. So I request our guest of today's chief guest, Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar sir, to come forward and felicitate the success. So adding to the list, Dr. Shailesh Channapatna, Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department, has also filed a patent in his name with the title Development of Novel Hybrid Intelligent Systems with Neutroscopic Approach for Automatic Mango Grading. I request sir again to come forward and do the felicitation. Thank you also. Moving towards the placements, there may be people who have more talent than you, but there is no excuse for anyone to work harder than you, even at any conditions. So, proving to this above mentioned fact, in the placements this year, Mr. Akhil Katti of final year Computer Science Engineering Department has filed 5 placements offers from the most prominent companies like if I can mention Tech Mahindra, TCS, Wipro, NTT Data and Capgemini. So I request our beloved GC chairman Shri Vinayak Lokur sir to come forward and do the honors. And not just that, 2 of our girls have received 4 placement offers individually from the top MNCs. First one, Ms. Sampada Kulkarni, who has received offers from Wipro, TCS, Accenture as well as Tech Mahindra. So I request her to come forward and I request again our JC chairman to do the honors. Next is Ms. Navya Karant, who has received offers from TCS, Wipro, Practive Technologies and Accenture. I request her to come forward and I request her again to do the honors. Thank you everybody and many congratulations to all the achievers from the KLS VDIT family. I take your leave and have a nice day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, and congratulations to all the achievers. I now request our guest of honor, Shri Nilesh Chowgle, Chairman, Creators Automation Solution Private Limited, Belgavi, to address the gathering.
Good morning. I am very charged after seeing the enthusiasm and the energy which right from the entrance the faculties and the students have shown. It really makes me give my best and share with you what my learnings are in my life till now. So first is the curiosity. I think that's the main important pillar for everyone to be here, be it the faculty or be it the students. If this curiosity is not there, then it's no more a life. Okay, so I think we are all here to see, to satisfy our curiosity, because everyone has his own thought, and as he matures in life, he then explores many things as what he feels is good. That is beauty of life. So, me having gone through similar situations that we all are into, I see freshers coming here and just you're lucky to have the kind of management. And just now, Lokur sir told me, Nilesh, we are felicitating the youngsters, we passing out of the seniors so that youngsters get charged. And I got one incident. I had joined engineering after my diploma, means B after my diploma, and during that time it was of course 4 years. After 3 years of diploma, 4 years of B. And one such function was happening, and they were felicitating the top guys, and there was something called as the best boy or a girl of the college. And I saw that function. I was very happy that when I passed out, I got the best boy. Okay, because it was, I come more from first come sports, then come singing, and then come studies. It's not that studies first, and so we had all round, because playing for cricket, for school, for college, and all that. So this is important. Like one among you will be the best, and of course all of you will achieve your best as long as we take each and every element, every step, and the time, which is most precious thing ever. If we have that respect for it, I think rest all comes to us just like that. There's no doubt about it, and that's what I have been only doing. Whatever time I get, give the best, because next you don't know what it is. So, as a student, just when we were sharing myself, our chief guest sir, Ajit sir, and Lokur sir, just a brief background about us. Okay, for me, engineering came because of my father. He was just third standard and but very hard working late operator, working in industry and very curious about whenever I am studying. He should say मराठी एक गणित फार महत्त्वाचं आहे ते आम्हाला ते मेजरमेंट लागते तिथं. So you should tell me that हे अभ्यास केलास तर ते तुझं सोपं होणार, because he has learned it very hard. Very hard. You can imagine no formal education and he had to learn. So, and people usually also don't share. And they don't quickly explain. If someone knows, they keep it so that he gets more respect. But he had earned it very hard way. So whenever I used to study anything, he used to always tell, "Ye far mahत्वाचा hai." So like that. And that's how things went on. So he used to take my studies up to my 6th. I was just telling by mistake, they did a separation in the students, dull and smart. And because of some mistake, I was put in a dull class. And I got first rank in the dull class. So very nice. Father was very happy. 30, 35, 40 number is that. Achanak first. And I requested now to study on my own. He gave me the permission to study on their own. Now you can study on your own. So that was after, from 7th, then I started studying on my own. But one great thing happened when I was in the dull class was, when I stood first, it became my responsibility, I was class monitor, to also help my other colleagues understand. And that kind of sharing what I got and the satisfaction I felt, I continued till date. Anything we learn, anything new, I'm slightly person with no patent open to everyone, like that. Share, so that quickly people can take it from there in much faster, much bigger way. If we have taken so much time, someone who can grasp this can go more faster. It's finally how we as a community do, not only as I alone what I can do. So this element of sharing is something very critical. And I learned hard way, or I can say it came so easy to me that more I shared, more I became better and better. More my concepts became better and better. More I could convince people better and better. And I think that shapes you as a personality different from others. That is my learning. Okay, so because as I told, I have come through your steps. I am just quickly sharing what I have gone through. So having worked, as I told, because of my father's interest, and I got passionate, joined the industry from 10th standard, I started working. So because I wanted to do then diploma, though I had got a good percentage of 96 science, maths, I did not join PUC stream for science and then to engineering. I took diploma because there was more practical hands-on. And I somehow had felt no theory, just theory, hands-on is something important. So I joined diploma and then did my engineering. But from 10th I have started working. So 10th diploma, first year, second, third, B, first year, third, fourth, all my occasions are with industry. And it built me different. And then I got a gift for this. In my final project, I did a very good project as a successful part of it. But before that, I failed and I broke one instrument. I was working with polyhedron. Late Hundre sir is my guru, Suresh Hundre sir. And then I broke an instrument during the final execution of that project. It was costing 3.5 lakhs. And not 10 rupees in pocket, and I felt very bad because someone who is giving me so much exposure to learn, And when I had broken such an instrument of such cost, I was very much sad. And he just told, just bug काय झालंय, tension घेऊ नको. You know, that kind of a confidence he gave. I said, okay, then I contacted, opened it. Opening itself was a difficulty. Opened the instrument, and I found that one bush was broken. And then I called that, it's a Marcos, an Italian company. They had a service center in Bangalore. I just called them and asked, sir, something bush has broken. He said, first you tell me, how did you open? Because he told opening itself is not easy. So I said, somehow here I have broken, I am on fire. And he's asking me, how did you open? So I said, Baba, you tell me what? Then he told, it will cost you 1.2 lakh rupees for that repair with that bush. Because there's 1.2 lakh for bush. He said, graphite bush, it is expensive. Then I told, but during my college, I have worked on graphite rod, so it's not so expensive. Then I took that broken to that person where I knew he does on that. He made it. He told 40 rupees. I said, no problem. Then he saw my pressure, tension as a student. He gave me no paise, go. That's a big heartedness of all about VR in our country. So I came and mounted, and it just worked. Got the point. It worked. So from 3.5 lakh burden to 1.2 lakh burden to 40 rupees and then to 0. I ran and told Undre sir, sir, it's working. Then he told, Nilesh, in Marathi, Avishat, आम्ही फक्त आपल्या ignorance-लाच pay करतो. He told, we only pay for our ignorance. We feel we don't know or we don't make an attempt to know. And we pay for it for life. And that day I became an entrepreneur. Because for me, coming from a background where entrepreneur business is not a big distance. But when this happened, then I said, it means I can build. I can manufacture. That confidence, it is growing till date in life. But that one incident, because I was very sincere, even after my college, I had got 98 in my project. But after that also I was continuing with the project because I wanted to complete it. Many leave it half. I was trying to complete it, and during that time this incidents happened, and then I became an entrepreneur. Or else I would have working because I had good to know, I had also Wipro as software offer during my final year, BARC and the HAL Aircraft Research and Development Center, 3 offers. I joined, of course, then HAL. That was the last long delayed joining. I could complete the project as well as joined HAL because I had to have some earning parallelly as I start my company. So 73 was my office, after 3 is my company. And that's how I went on. And as I see as a back, like all those steps, that time what we spend, and even today, how we are on that. And today I'm very happy to tell you that today as creators, where we mean that is creating, that is, and second is innovators. We are doing a lot of contribution to various sectors of, you name, from steel to pharma to food to defense, nuclear. So then it all comes. It is part of your, again, being more curious, more enjoying, and just doing it. I have now a team of around 150 people from mechanical, electrical, electronics, software, civil, biotechnology. I have to have all because I also serve for water treatment, effluent sewage treatments. But we can do this provided you tell yourself that you are just an engineer and not an mechanical engineer, or I am a software engineer, I am an electrical engineer. I was in JSW, we had discussion with many, then mechanical felt I am mechanical engineer. Electrical people felt I am an electrical engineer. Electronics felt I am electronic. Software felt I am a software engineer. I said anyway, all are feeling good about it, good. You have to be all in one at this, because I am telling you all, in this engineering, we are not doing a specialization or a mastery in one. What you need to build at this stage is openness to learn everything and bring an approach of understanding. So as we are speaking about skill, skill is a third layer. First is we say knowledge. Second is we say about understanding. And third we speak about is skill. Knowledge is, yes, I know, I have heard, I know, he is first, or something like this works. I know. But understanding is, in true sense, you know, it works like this. You have understood the principle. Oh, motor. Oh, how that Faraday's law works there to run it. I have understood it, how motor works. Now, when it comes to skill, the skill is something what you can literally contribute on your own, what you can do. And all these three don't ask for a degree. Knowledge, understanding, and as well as your skill, doesn't that whether you know you have done B, so you have these three? It doesn't ask for. It's all about again how curious you are, and you have always attempted to answer it for yourself. Nothing more than this. So skill, when we speak, it is something like as simple as like if you want to hire a driver to take you for a long distance. Of course, you'll not ask him, yes, Kalidia, how much Kiddishi class, you don't ask him that. Driving Chanak Bharat, that's the first important question. That's all. Right? The day before I was going, then luckily he told, we were talking engineering, and the driver told, sir, now could ITI madidin, sir. I was going to Ballari, then the driver was an ITI. But driving yak paddiyo, then he is saying, illa sir, samla slop jasti se karta. Okay? But now what skill matters? Okay, education and that, it's complete different. So please, in this process, as you do, I saw Adi or someone who has made a nice art, excellent. Someone came and did a good singing. You know how you nurture. There are wrestlers here now, wonderful. So how you further nurture your other attributes in you and become an overall personality. That's something very important. I thoroughly feel that is very important. So build your personality, because I was just speaking to Loku sir. I am of the opinion, I am making a very big and very bold statement. I am of the opinion wherein after 10th, no college. I am very serious about this. If present education system is what it is, then after 10th, enough. Because the time that is getting lost of the youth, okay, which even after engineering, when I interview, they still want Google to tell what is the conversion of unit. So everyone was just Google. In that case, then Google, anyway, even we have computer. Correct? So it's becoming very important that useful time of youth, where is it going? And now, as I feel, that's where faculties come as very important gurus. I saw someone here as a wrestling, and I think you are a wrestler, yeah, because your body tells that you are a wrestler, correct? Yeah. And so his passion he could imbibe in someone. Thank you, sir. Got the point. So how we see few faculties, each one can ignite the minds of and make them feel that this time what they are spending is worth. Or else if it's still textbook, and then YouTube, you have much more than your textbook, and you can learn much more than what you do here, frankly speaking. And if you all are coming here to just chit chat and waste some time, it's gone, waste. You are making loss of your useful time just because parents will let the boy, girl learn. I can remove whatever loan required. You have to learn. That is the ambition they have. But what you are doing here, they don't know. Of course, you may go and tell, oh, rest the studies, appa, or whatever. You may tell that this itself is a great deal, but it is not that. So how we utilize this particular time, and how, as I was telling, how faculties can definitely help to see that the knowledge to skill elevation happens in this time what the students spend is going to determine the whole future of each and every one. So I think a lot, I'm so thrilled. I invite each and every student here to my factory. I request college to see how you can come very early, from first year you can come and visit and understand how things happen. Okay, and I request faculties also to visit. And that's, I think, by this mutual sharing, we'll have again a bright future to come, and students who can really contribute to the Indian economy and strengthening of it. So with this, again, I thank Lokur sir to get me here. Thank you, everyone. Okay, thanks a lot. All the best for the students.
strong words of learning, experiencing and sharing, Shri Nilesh Chowgule sir has inspired us with his life-changing experiences. Thank you, sir. On behalf of entire KLS VDIT family, we thank you, sir. I now request Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar, Scientist and President Light Logics, Holography and Optics, to address the August gathering.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to thank each and every one of you for giving me an opportunity to come all over, all the distance from Kerala to here. I feel really moved and I feel blessed. I feel really moved and I got such a reception for the first time in my entire life. I feel blessed because, from today morning 7:45 onwards, I was sitting with the two very eminent personalities. I was thinking that I am going to deliver, give you a lot of things through my experience. But now I am taking a lot of things home. Because we were discussing many things, I was making lots of plans also. Thank you very much. And can you just imagine what's my age?
25, sir?
A special treat for you. I am over 60, I am 62. Because I found a lot of positive energy. During the last 1 decade, I visited more than 100 colleges, various states. I found lots of positive energy in your college. So I have to appreciate your management and each one of you. And youngsters also, you start smiling so that you will be in. Each person, especially scientists, students, you have to keep a mind of a child, a heart of a child. Because you observe nature, you see things in its realistic manner. Otherwise, it's taken for granted. Oh, this building or this mic, okay, I know, no, it is a mic. But, see it with the mind of a child. This was what Sir C.V. Raman was doing. C.V. Raman was doing. He was a keen observer of nature. See, we are here for National Science Day because of C.V. Raman. So he was traveling to England, I believe, and he observed the blue color of seawater. Okay. So he was, even before that, he was doing a great work, highly reputed work on acoustics of Indian musical instruments, then recording scattering of light. But after coming back, he showed the guts, the courage to question the Westerners who captivated India. Okay, for centuries. He questioned something which was known till that time. Because he projected about inelastic or elastic scattering. Okay, I think that it's inelastic scattering. So, he was having that mind of a child, that guts to question. Each student has to ask question. And he was having the mind of a scientist, and more than that, he was a hands-on person. The equipment that brought Nobel Prize for Sir C.V. Raman, he made himself, it was a spectrograph. The equipment, once a student asked him, say, England, somebody is doing on X-ray scattering with a 10 kilowatt X-ray, something like that. When he was in IAC, I have got a 1 kilowatt X-ray unit only. Then Raman told him, put 10 kilowatt brain into it. Okay, he put that much of ingenious, brilliance into his equipment, and he was sitting there for several hours to dilate the eyes before recording this, observing these Raman lines. So, my request is to keep an open mind. Okay, I am not a very good public speaker, and at the same time, I will be talking to you, I will be putting a lot of effort or pain, I will be giving pain for you through my lecture. So, one thing I want to communicate, because nowadays, it's the age of competition. If you go to a KG, first standard, you can see each kid, competing with his friend. But, when we go for PhD or when you do your graduation or post-graduation, is it the true knowledge what we are acquiring? If you don't know about life, how to survive in life, okay, see that is the true knowledge, that is not the book related knowledge. So along with the book related knowledge, let us go for knowledge of life. Okay, if you put that knowledge of life, then you will be successful. I think that each and every person will be a very good human being. If I am a scientist and I am not taking care of my parents, if I am not doing that, I am not taking care of my fellow, I am not taking care of nature, what's the point in having a PhD? Right? So I think that each one of us, all the juniors especially too, so be a good, keep a good open mind and try to be a good human being. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. I now call upon Shri Vinayak Loku, sir, Chairman, Governing Council, KLS VDIT Haryad, for the presidential remarks.
Chief guest of this function, Dr. Ajit. Guest of honor, I should call him Dr. Nilesh, with the work he does. If VDIT has a permission to award a doctorate degree, probably we will do. Principal Dr. V.A. Kulkarni, honorable staff members, student friends of different institutions. My pranams to C.V. Raman sir on this occasion of the National Science Day. I hope everyone present here knows what is Raman effect. And if you do not know, please go and study what is Raman effect, why this day is celebrated, and realize the scientist within you. What better opportunity for us than to have the scientist on the occasion of the Science Day. Okay? Both of them have been successful because of respective accidents in their life, not physical accident, but somebody was put into a wrong class. Somebody was told by his faculty that you should not do this, you should do this. He never wanted to be a light scientist. Okay? But his faculty told him that you have to be in this field, and that's how he became a scientist in that field. And today both of them are national awardee winners for the best startups in India. So can we congratulate them on behalf of our country? So my sincere gratitude to both of them for accepting our invitation on my personal behalf. Dr. Ajit has travelled from Kerala. He is going to show his holography demonstrations here, so which is an area of interest to all of us to see it physically. Hereafter, whatever technology will happen in passport, if you wonder how it happens, this man will do it. Okay? Indian government has already assigned him the job, and he was telling me in the car that finally government has realized that we are far behind to adopt his technology. Okay? Both of them were invited by foreign nationals and foreign universities and foreign countries, but both of them have said, no, we want to do something for our country, so we will not come there. So my congratulations to all of you, because by accident you are at VDIT, and something good is going to happen to you also. Our focus at VDIT will remain strengthening our industry connect. One of the initiatives which we took was to form an exhibition center here, so that thanks to Nilesh that he has invited all of you to visit his industry, you must. Don't lose that opportunity. But it's practically impossible to visit every industry. So the purpose of the exhibition center is to try and bring technologies here so that you can see it firsthand. We have taken an ambitious target on this Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav to have 75 technologies at the exhibition center when we celebrate the Foundation Day. So my compliments and appreciation to all the faculties and students who have been putting hard work in making this happen in a short time. We conceived this idea only a month ago, and today we have the exhibition center inaugurated by Nilesh. We have not gone through the science exhibition, but the very vibration which was there, I am sure we will not have one day enough to go through all the experiments, okay, and the interaction which the faculties would have. But I have also requested Principal Sir that we should make it a point to see that every stakeholder gets an opportunity to visit the good work done by the students and our faculties. So we will be keeping these centers open. So please bring in your parents, please bring in your peers, your young ones, okay, to see that what good work you have done. Principal Sir will later on formulate a plan and tell you how to make it happen. But these centers will be kept open till the time required. Nilesh has already highlighted, and we will be also working on one concept here at VDIT, which is interdisciplinary. No longer only one branch of engineering. So we will be working, even the the projects which you work or the internships which you do will always be interdisciplinary. We want to be more idea oriented. Okay, so continuous learning will be a focus area. Any idea anybody has, please bring it up. We will see that we will give you a platform to succeed. Okay, so we will bring all our knowledge together. We have initiated one such idea which is partially already done. Formally, we may launch on the foundation day that we want to have it a green campus. And we have a person who talks about zero discharge. We have a person who talks about energy conservation. And he has already assured in the exhibition center that we will work together with the institute to make this happen. So let us make use of this knowledge available, not very far from VDIT, and see that we strengthen our connect and use this technology. We want to be more action oriented than function oriented. Okay, so we try to keep it crisp. Any occasion we will celebrate hereafter will be more of action than function. Function, of course, we will do. Okay, so finally, it's a scope for everybody to realize their potential in all fields. It's a privilege for me that today is a multi-occasion day where I am speaking to you as a GC chairman on the first occasion. And I will remember this, the science day, the freshers day, the exhibition day, the project day, so many things happening and 2 dignitaries visiting here. So I feel blessed. Let me do my best to help you realize your potential. Don't lose your focus. I am happy and proud to tell you I am a certified career analyst. So anybody still has a doubt which branch or which stream to pursue, I can counsel you one-to-one. Okay, but don't do something because somebody says. Don't get carried away with the flow. Realize your own uniqueness. Make use of all these setups which VDIT will be doing in future, and then come up with more ideas and more solutions to make ourselves Atmanirbhar. That is a requirement of the country. We are over-dependent on foreign imports, and unless we reduce imports and do indigenous things, our country's economy will be at stake. And when we say our country, it's not only on 15th of August and 26th of January, it should be every day. So from now on, start thinking in everyday practice, what am I doing for my country? Especially as a technocrat. And we have 2 technocrats here. I don't want to take much time of Dr. Ajit. So he will take 15 to 20 minutes to organize things to demonstrate the holographic science and instrument what he has to show us. So bear with us, show patience. You can interact with them later, ask your doubts. And as Nilesh said, unless you ask doubt, the curiosity gets killed and then life becomes boring. So let us talk about life science on the science day and make everybody's life beautiful for ourselves and for people around us. So thank you so much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. It's now time to acknowledge everyone present over here. I call upon Dr. R.S. Binoli. Yes.
I tried to give the hologram to you.
Yes, sir, sure. Well, our chief guest of today's function, Dr. P.D. Ajit Kumar, would like to give the hologram to our institution. Thank you, sir. It's definitely a great remembrance and inspiration to everyone here. Thank you, sir. It's time to acknowledge everyone present over here. I call upon Dr. R.S. Munoli, Dean Academics, KLS VDIT, to propose a word of thanks.
A very good morning to all of you. Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar sir, and respected Guest of Honor, Sri Nilesh Chaugle sir, President of today's function, Shri Lokur sir and principal of our institute, Dr. V.A. Kulkarni sir, heads of the departments, deans, faculty members, and my dear students, and all others who have gathered over here. Maybe there are plenty staff from neighboring schools as well. A very good morning to all of you. I'm really very grateful to our chief guest of our today's function, Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar sir, for having shared his valuable time and speaking on his experiences over here, and possibly highlighting one point over here that we need to be ultimately good human beings. Well, I assure you from our side, sir, that our students will be very good engineers as well as very good human beings. And thank you for sparing your time. We have with us Shri Nilesh Chaule, guest of honor. As a fact, I found him sharing so much of his rich experience and knowledge, especially in that tech hub, Jagruti tech hub, where we had plenty displays kept over there. He interacted with say, staff and students so very intensely, and I am really surprised, and I am really happy that we have had such a great, eminent personality over here for our today's National Day celebration, Science Day celebration, and I also feel we have missed one such occasion possibly last year, and at least this year I am really feeling very happy in the sense we have had a chance, especially from this background of chemistry. As a chemistry professor, I feel there was a lot of significance given to technology or engineering and on the Science Day. Well, I am really happy, and he shared his experiences of his earlier childhood or maybe education, and how he became prompted for becoming an entrepreneur or a scientist. Well, I am really blessed, and we are all blessed to have him over here for today's function. Well, thank you, sir, for being here. I also express my gratitudes to our very beloved President of today's function and Governing Council Chairman, Vinayak Lokur sir. He has been very supportive for all the activities that we are taking up over here in the campus, and he has been giving so many ideas. As a fact, after his taking over charge, we have had plenty functions in the college, both for staff and students, and all of them have been very excellent. Well, I thank him from the bottom of my heart for his very good guidance and support. Thank you, sir. And we have with us very dynamic and very supporting, very encouraging, and all the way guiding us for all our activities, making them all grand successes only, Dr. V.A. Kulkarni sir, our principal. Well, thank you, sir, for all that help you have been offering to us, and for all the chances you have been offering, especially to students and staff. Thank you, sir. Well, we do have deans of the different sectors and heads of the departments, faculty, and also students, say in this August gathering. I wholeheartedly thank all of them for being part of this celebration, National Science Day celebration. And in the meantime, I would like to thank especially the maybe non-teaching staff who have been very supporting, and they have been very instrumental in making this event a very grand success. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request globally renowned holography scientist Dr. P.T. Ajit Kumar, chief guest of today's function, to deliver a technical talk on sculpting light laser holography and applications and live recordings of holograms. I request other dignitaries to kindly step down and attend my lectures.
Can you announce?
ರೋಸ್ ಕಾಣಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ತಡ್ರಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು
get an idea what holography or what optical structures are, I'll show you a hologram first. Okay? This is a person's hologram. Okay? Can you switch on this light? Yeah. This is a very unique, very special hologram. This is, I don't know whether you can see it. Can you see? So that is the power of holography. I have been showing holograms to people for the last 40 years. Every place it was the exclamation was wow. So it is so eye-catching, but it has got lots of scientific applications. This is just one application. So let's go explore more about light. Light is very unique. You have seen light. Okay. How is the light? That's it. That's it. Give me some feedback, otherwise I'll be, I feel monotonous. Have you ever seen light? Yeah. What's the structure of light? We see that some rays. Okay. What the rays? So, light is unique because light is the lightest. It is the lightest. But it is the fastest. Easily Sudarshan. Have you heard about easily Sudarshan? It is scientist. He was from Kerala. He is no. He had postgraduate some theoretical purpose that can move. He was in Italian Institute of Fundamental Research Colombo. So those are what theoretical purposes. Light can go in its light. It can cut steel. It can cut even diameter. So it has got lots of philosophical aspects. See, these days some people are very poor, some are inferior. No, they have their own strength. Light is the lightest part. At the same time, it can cut just toughest. And it can calm and vacuum. That's a very beautiful property of light. Light can calm and vacuum. See, take a case of sound. I am talking to you, okay, and if this hole is vacuated, will you hear my sound? If you listen to me, you will be seeing something like this. No sound is. But light, because sound cannot travel in vacuum, right? So, how light can travel in vacuum? Unlike other energy forms, other waves, light has got two legs. Why? It has got electric leg and magnetic. The moment it pushes magnetic. So just like walking, it can go to vacuum, it can travel to vacuum. It gives us vision. Vision means not only the visual perspective, we read books, we see things, and our inner perception, inner vision. Light is helping us in getting inner vision. Light makes food for us. Why? It's by using some rays. Okay, heat coming from the photosynthesis is there. So light is making food for us. It is giving us clean energy or green energy, we can say. Solar energy. It helps us to see the macro world because it can travel in vacuum. So it can come, light is coming from the distant stars, light is away. So you can get information about the macro world. And it gives us the information about the micro world. Think about is there anything else that can support you? Like light. Okay, sound is giving you certain information, but if you compare it with the light, it is huge. Light is the backbone of modern worldwide modern ICT, information communication technology.
It is laser light, optical fiber, and even now the best and most storage, labor storage device is steel. So it's lightweight. It helps us in manufacturing. In Mumbai, Pune, there are lots of manufacturing centers. All the modern cars, research and see, it is manufactured by using laser light, laser welding, laser cutting, all these things are lightweight. It helps us in medical diagnostic, curing. So, like I said, that light helps us to maintain the temperature. So, it helps us to have life in this world. Think about this now. So, that way, light is very deep. That's why 2015 was celebrated as International Day of Light by the UNESCO to commemorate the health, the contributions light gives for human life, nature, life and living. So every 16th of May is now celebrated as International Day of Light. 2015 was International Year of Light, International Day of Light. So just to commemorate. So what is light? We are not going into the physical aspect in a deeper manner. We created lots of dispute among scientists, whether it's a particle, whether it's a wave, whether it is human nature. But for the time being, let us assume that is quantized wave or wave packets for the time being. Okay, or just let's assume that it's wave. And light spectrum ranges from cosmic rays to radio waves or longer waves. But the visual perception we are getting from a very narrow band. What is the wavelength of that? Visible region 400 nanometer to about 700 nanometer. It's a very tiny band. Through that band, we see, we get information about the entire universe or entire world. So ordinary light. Now I am going a little deeper. Ordinary light. It is just like noise and sound. I am telling you to talk different things and you are talking whatever you like. You get it? We get a sound noise. Am I right? Similarly, if you switch on one light or other light, you will get light noise. All the wavelengths, no interpolation, totally random. That's ordinary light. Okay. You can see the wave. Different wavelengths are there. No interpolation. Just random. You can see different types of light. And now come to this situation where you are having a highly ordered wave. Okay? All of us in this hall, we are singing a simple note. Just like singing Indian music or singing Western music. All of us are singing synchronously one single note. Okay? So you will get a highly ordered wave train. Okay? So in that case, this is people making noise and one person singing the single note. So in this case, if you add light to light, I go to the fourth point. If you add light to light, you will get more light. But in the case of this light, occurrent light, ordered light, if you add light to light, you may get darkness. You may get darkness. Why? Because they affect you to, if I am taking a reference point, affect you to one vibration is upward, reference to light. Okay. And this is coherent light. A laser beam, we will be seeing different lasers. This is a laser beam. A laser beam can be considered as photons, light particles, marching ahead. Once, when I was in series about urban imaging technology, I was assigned with a very challenging task. A 5-minute program on lasers. If you ask an MSc student, specialist in photonics, can you just explain to me about lasers? So you start with actually family coefficient and all these things. So it was very difficult to communicate, but I went to Republic Day like I showed soldiers marching ahead. It is just like soldiers marching, almost marching. The concept was communicated. So that creates easy interference pattern. The concept of interference, adding energy or subtracting energy or you can say opposite. So this type of interference, if you photograph in a film, you will get a tiny structure. Interference pattern, photograph in it, photographic film, you will get a very tiny structure. I've been talking about optical structures also. So creation of optical structures can be done. You know what's the wavelength of visible light? If you take the green light, what's the wavelength of visible light? In terms of centimeter, millimeter, microns, nanometer, it is 500 nanometer. Visible light is 500 nanometer. So 500 nanometer is half a micron. 1 micron is 1 by 1000 of a millimeter. Half a micron, 1 by 2000 of a millimeter. Okay, so that's the length, it's very tiny. And any structure created by interference of light is more tiny, lambda by 2. Okay, so we are having this tiny structure recorded in the photography, film or a play through interference. See, example. So, bubble. I got a national award for making a small movie on soap bubbles. Because Dr. Ashpal was there in the movie. So, soap bubble is a beautiful concept for students. If you keep that child's mind, you can see lots of interesting things. You can see, think about Big Bang, you can think about suspension, you can think about interference of light. So, each point you are getting some color. It is due to cancellation of light. See, light will get reflected from the inner side and the outer side, outer inner side, you know, and it will get cancelled on certain wavelengths will get cancelled. The vibration will get cancelled, and you will get a complementary color. So if it is blue, the another color is cancelled and blue is a complementary color. So that which color is complementary color is or combination is blue, you will get that particular color. That's a distribution. And here you can see an interference pattern. So if two light beams are interfering, if it is in phase vibrating in center of one, you will get an energy added up. You get more light. And if it is out of phase, you will get dark region. Okay? This concept is very important in the laser photography. Let's dive deep into optical structures. You can see many types of structures. Okay? What is macrostructures are having microstructures also inside? Take seawater. Raman got fascinated in the microstructure of seawater. Okay, till then it was believed that the blue color of seawater was because of the production of sky. But Raman challenged it and said, no, it is due to some other effect. Okay, it is due to light scattering. And if you take the blue color of sky is having certain set of particles or more number of particles which will scatter, the size of which will scatter blue. So compared to other colors, light will get more, blue light will get scattered more, and you are having. And if you are having a white cloud, why there is white cloud? Why the cloud there is white? All colors are scattered in a near uniform manner, and you will get white as a result of the colors. And white sun is sky is red or orange very even. Because new time you have the atmosphere 80 kilometers roughly. Even in it is falling in a standard manner. Thousands of kilometers it is traveling through air. And what these wavelengths other than red or orange will get scattered out. So whatever you are seeing is orange or red. That's it. So structures modify light. And this is another fascinating thing. We have this project step further. Ordinary chicken further. Okay, ordinary chicken further. This is white. It is scattering all wavelengths. And here this is peacock feather. Peacock feather, why is so fascinating funny about peacock feather? Any idea? See, all of us have been trying peacock feather in our books when we were children. Okay, so why is so fascinating? It is giving us luminescent colors, beautiful colors. It gives us optical variability. Optical variability we will discuss when we go into holography and other technologies. If you look at peacock feather through an electron microscope, this is the structure. Okay? If you zoom in, further zoom in, this is the structure. If you further zoom in, almost like cognitive leaf, you are having a structure very tiny. Okay, sub-millimeter, sub-microscope. And it is this optical structure that is is reflecting light in an ordered one. That's why in one angle, some region will give you blue color, some region will give you green color, different colors. Okay? So this is a very typical example of Mother Nature using optical effects, optical variability. So, like there is this iridescent butterfly. They have wings, no? It is having optical, we call it grating or hologram. These are gold-made holograms. Okay, nature-made holograms. And sculpting structures that sculpt like natural sculptures. In order to sculpt like, we get to sculpt such coded microstructure. If I can sculpt the microstructure, the light coming out of that structure will get sculpted. Okay, so ultimate aim of recording hologram is to have a very specific structure, optical structure that will lead a very specific optical effect. So, holograms are artificial light harnessing microstructures, and we said that we could recording many scientists on Mother Nature's screen. We are following the footprint of Mother Nature. Okay, so I just this is the airform image of atomic force microscope, micrograph of a hologram. You know, atomic airform. Airform is a non-precision technology with which you can see up to the level of molecules. Molecular level you can see. So if you image a hologram by using an airform, it will give you this structure. And optical holography is a method to truthfully record and recreate light fields. So this light field, did you see? You have already seen my hologram. This light field is recorded, not past recorded, about 10 or 15, 20 years back. And now when I read that particular light, which was there, not recorded, is increased. So hologram can be considered as a picture, man-made picture. That will what's information about that, total information about that. Total means a whole means complete. Gram is information. Hologram is from two Greek words because names are to measure this way. So let us go for visual perception. How do we see objects? So I am seeing each one of you. You are sitting there. What's the visual perception? And how do I get visual perception? What's the process we get? I go right to the subject, and subject will scatter the light far from the sun. Okay? And in that process of scattering, light information will get modulated. So it tells the person it's space information, it's speed information, or microscopic information will get modulated in the signal beam. And that signal beam I am recording by using the principle of holograph. Okay? I am recording a very unique optical structure. So let us go for a paradoxical situation. Okay, but say, you know about relativity postulate, maximum attainable velocity of light. Let's break that postulate. I believe that I can act faster than light. Okay, I illuminate the subject with light, and that light scattered will just start from there. Just start from there, and before it reaches the observer's eye, I just remove the subject. Since I can act faster than light, I just remove the subject out. Even in that situation, I will be able to see the subject for a split of a second. So as far as we are concerned, what's important is not the object. It is the light coming from the object which is important. So if somewhere or other I will report the light field coming from this auditorium and recreate it elsewhere, I will get the visual virtual field that because sitting there. That's a power of hologram. Okay, but unfortunately, Google is failing people. If you Google holography, what you are getting is not hologram. Most of the pictures is called a best ghost. It's a very old projection technique. Now they use some software and that's called the best ghost. It is not holograms. Okay, holograms you need a structure, an optical structure. So that's an introduction to holography. And man's effort, man has been trying to record things surrounding him, record images, and the most successful, or recreate images, the most successful was photograph. Okay? We will learn photograph. And in that process, we are immediately something similar to what's happening in our eye. You are illuminating something, light coming from there, that's the pupil, the aperture. Light sensitive magnetic, the retina is there, and brain is connected. Two eyes are there, you are getting the okay. And in photography also we are doing the same thing. This is color photograph of a cat. You have beautiful color image of a cat. Okay? I think that is focus. Any focus problem? No. Okay. So there is an image of a cat. But when I record this image of cat and the dog, you can see they are looking very sad. You know why they are looking very sad? Can you just go for a while? Don't be very serious. Be honest with you. They want to go for a 3D image, but in photography you are typically two-dimensional image. What's the reason? Why we are not getting? Why you are not recording a slice of space? Because there is a reason. In photography you are getting only images are not truthful. Right? It is because of the inner meaning of the recording medium, the plate. Because the recording medium can sense whether light is there or not. That medium cannot sense what distance each light ray travels. Or it can respond only to the intensity and not to the phase if you talk in scientific manner. The older recording medium that will respond only to the intensity and not to the phase. If there were such a material that responds to phase information or fractional variable information, by just exposing that material to a scene, okay, you will get a visual feedback. You are looking through a window and seeing that space through a window which is at the size of the recording medium. But unfortunately, there is no such material. Just expose it, you will get a slice of space. Image of slice of two image of slice of space. It's not there. That material is still a dream. So some people are younger, learn about it, and these people were black and they have got Nobel Prize for the invention of holography, and it was in 1947. So, because of this, he just photographed and reference pattern, like in a suburban. Okay, a tiny reference pattern he just and he interpreted that photograph and used it for some very specific purpose to create face information, total information of a light field recorded and recreated. And he got Nobel Prize in 1971 or 72. So it is an reference pattern that brought Nobel Prize for this lab. So I have already mentioned. See, this is an interference region. This is an interference pattern. You have to understand, you have to focus it. That one particular point where it is bright, there the light is falling in phase. And where it is dark, light is falling out of phase. So if you take this interference pattern, recorded in a photographic medium, you are indirectly recording two quantities. What are the quantities? You are indirectly recording phase and intensity amplitude. Because black region means outer phase, white region means in phase, in between intensity means in between. So you are indirectly recording intensity as well as phase. So an interference pattern can be considered as an intensity pattern which is modulated with encoded with phase information. So that's the basic thing of holography. So I can consider an reference pattern as phase encoded intensity. So I am not going into the details of this. Physics, the back people will understand this. I am putting it in a very simple and download manner. I am not even using any equation. So this is photograph of the holograph, but these are always figures. Actual holographic figures are structured microscopically. This is a setup for recording hologram. I don't know whether you can see it. It's not that focused. Image is not that focused. But you can see the erase cover. So my hologram. So this is the actual setup for recording hologram. So we will be having one setup in your facility. Facility that is inaugurated. So there is a lecture and light is coming. That is split into two portions. One portion is expanded and reduced to eliminate the subject. Here the subject is exact. And the second portion is again expanded and it is directly for your photographic plane. And on the plane, you are having one reference beam, which is called the reference beam. Light coming from the subject, the signal beam. That's the object beam. These two sets of beams, since this light is coherent, will get here. And you will get an optical spectrum recorded here, which will be unique for the object and the object orientation. Okay, are you following? Right side. Okay. So if you have any question, please don't hesitate. Not just ask. So an optical structure is recorded. And a photograph of that reference pattern is a hologram. This is the criteria that I am not going into the details of it. This is baseline. It's not very clear, that's a problem. I am going into the details. So this is the microstructure. If you look at hologram, see hologram through a microscope, you can see very tiny images. These images are actually doing the what? Storing information and also recreating information. These are some of the holograms I recorded in 1984, and this is a very famous scientist who was Nobel Prize. Russian scientist very famous who contributed a lot for holography. And I was once visited by the Russian Academy. I went there and this is what a hologram. And my portrait I started with. So I told you that the research that the recording of information, right, is through the principle of interference of light. And reconstruction of light field is through diffraction. You know what is diffraction? It is an effect of light scattering. Okay, if light is ordered structure, no, light is having a coherent nature and there is an ordered structure, you will get a diffraction pattern because of light scattering. If I am having a square aperture, if there is a square aperture and if I illuminate, okay, I will get a square light and cross light pattern. If it is a line grading, this is laboratory experiment. If it is a line grading, you will get a line light pattern. If it is a square grading, you will get a cross light pattern. That means the diffraction, the light is diffracted in a very unique manner by the aperture. Okay, so I can consider this hologram as a very complex aperture. Very complex aperture in which the object information is stored in a very unique manner. I will. That's very. This is a line grading. You have a diffraction pattern. Square grading. You have a cross line pattern. So the hologram is a complex structure, and you have the image stored. And when light is reflected, this original light is reproduced. I am not going into details of it, but there is a very interesting thing. I record a hologram. The size of the hologram is 1 square feet. I cut it into 100 pieces. Each single piece will create the entire image. Can you just see that? I record a hologram. And I cut a hologram. This hologram is 100 pieces. And each single piece will recreate the entire image. Can you just imagine? This is hologram. That's it. Yeah. So, if you cut a hologram into 100 pieces, each single piece will recreate the entire image. How is it possible? I will show you. Yeah. Can you see two hands? This is not that clear. Can you see it here? Can you see? So one white person and a black one is my hand and another is my friend's hand. So we can see. Each and every spot is there. So the recording information is stored in a distributed manner. Ordinary photography, there is within the image and the object, there is only one-to-one correspondence. But here the correspondence is many. It's very simple. I am crossing my eye and I am walking into this auditory space. I can see each one of you. What's the meaning of that? The information is coming to this point from the million points. Right? If I shift to this point, then also I can see that they are auditory, but in a different perspective. So this entire million information is stored by using principle of movement. So each point entire information is stored. But when I cut a hologram into single small piece, the brightness of the image will be reduced, 3D perspective will be reduced, parallax will be reduced. So different types of recording materials are used. We can do our own recording material. If you are good at cooking, you can make your own recording material. The environmental design is a beautiful material that you can make and record beautiful holograms. And this is the environmental design. This is photopolymer. This is silver halide, and this is photoresist. Three different types. Photopolymer. We use different types of lasers. This is a tiny laser, but it is very costly. India spent over 10,000 crores for laser research, but we are not even manufacturing a diode laser. Everything we are importing. So this is a diode laser, and this is a very big laser with which I shot my product hologram. This area is good at light bullets. I can shoot at an aircraft by using this laser. It is 10 joule energy. So you have the expanded beam. And if I am using it in a non-expanded manner, it will go out into your body. But it is set in such a manner that never non-expanded beam will depart. You will get really expanded beam. And the intensity of the laser light will be less than the threshold of damage of human skin. So you can use it for shooting more lights. So this is just a primer and effective introduction to laser photography. Without using any introduction, I have just introduced the concept of structures, how it is prepared, what laser is, okay? And let us quickly go into the application of photography. How long you will be able to tolerate it? My scheduled time is still 1:30. Let me try to rush it. Okay, I will complete as I guess. Then we will go for the hands-on session. So, applications of photography. There are various types of applications. Creative application, scientific application, and technological applications. So, creative application. Let us imagine creative application. You can record beautiful pretty images. Just like cubism, just like modern art, just like caricature, your friend doing the caricature. You can create holographic caricature, holographic cubism. Okay, because it is cubism. So you can do such things. That's called creative hologram. Ultra realistic image, holographic images are called ultra realistic. It is not virtual reality or augmented reality. It is ultra realistic. I can even think about 360-degree reality. This is portrait of Sudhi, one of my relatives, and a staff member of my company. This is a portrait of Sudhi. How beautiful portraits. This is a creative hologram, not clear here, recorded by a Shanti student who did project with our company, and this is a very strong thing. This is another creative hologram displayed at MIT, Massachusetts Technology. This is optical cloning. You can optically clone an object by using hologram. These are creative holograms at MIT Museum, USA. This is another display hologram. This is a completely different hologram. This eye shot, what a best object of a big out of the ground. So I want to chance to show that. You can use it for the indoor advertisement, or you can use it for coding. Cultural archiving. Suppose you are recording something of Sachin Tendulkar or Khajuraho statue, you can store it for centuries. And And even if there is some damage, no problem, the entire image will be reconstructed. And the most common application of holography is security. Have you ever seen a security hologram? Have you ever seen a security hologram? I think that your certificate is there. Any product is by driving license, university certificates. Yeah, nowadays people are using security holograms. Okay, why is that people are using security holograms? Any idea why there are security holograms? I use security holograms. These are security holograms. You can see on currency note it is there. Euro, most of the currency on ID cards. Why people are using this computer structures? Any idea? It's very simple. Suppose we are going to photocopy as peacock feather. We have a peacock feather. I want to digital. I go for a photocopy or digital. Will we get optical variability when you change the angle in a proposal? You get changing color. Okay. Will you get the resistance? No. So earlier there was something called the sanctity for photographic evidence. If there is a photograph, it is original. That is unique. But after the advent of digital imaging and mesh processing, any image can be manipulated. Okay. Even moving images can be manipulated. So this type of things cannot be changed or manipulated or scanned digitally and counterfeit. So if you have a program, that cannot be. That's good for authentication to ensure that it is original. So that's why certificate is there. I'm not going into the details. See, this is something very interesting. We are living in an era where even human gene is cloned. Okay. So you can think about what power the criminals are. They can do many things. This is a peacock feather, and this is the photograph of a hologram. Let's clarity. This is some of our machine learning. I did not go into details. The same holograms seen in different angles. Lots of information is stored. So I am not going into the details. You can create multiple visual effects. Packaging you can use. National ID. This is one governmental technology. My second governmental I got for this technology. I call it a small secure car. This is good for national ID, digital passports. This cannot be counterfeited and it will be very intact in your body for several years. This is the second technology for which I got governmental. It is an aiming device. A weapon can be sharply, efficiently aimed by using a holographic weapon sight. I hope the government for that. The governments are there. These are some of the other applications. Precision non-destructive testing, medical imaging. All these things we can use. Precision testing of tires, high-speed tires, fast tires. Precision testing of electronic components. Vibration analysis. I told you about civil and mechanical vibration analysis of Indian digital guns. Wiring, woods not of that. So similarly, by using holography, you can do vibration analysis of structures, machines, mechanical engineering. You have got lots of applications like non-destructive testing. This is connected to me. This is a biopsy engine tool. So there was some dispute because this technology was introduced by two American scientists, Bob and Stetson. In their first publication in American journalism, they said this cannot be used for real instruments, can be used for string instruments due to some reason. But I dispute that. So this is for me, this is for some read now different notes, surface vibrations of musical instruments in it. Because holographic optical elements. See, if I record holographic person, I get information. Am I right? If I am recording hologram of a particular person, the image will be that particular person's image. Suppose I am recording hologram of light coming from my lens. This hologram, this film, this plate will become a lens. It is having the transfer portion of lens. Okay? So it's very interesting that for lots of applications. electricity. Silicon cell and in your exhibition it is there, silicon, monocrystalline and polycrystalline. You know what is the efficiency? Field level efficiency is about 14%, 1/4. Okay, theoretical efficiency can be about 18, 20, something like that. So field level you are getting. You are having 1 kilowatt energy for your 1 square meter, out of which you are deriving only 120 watt. Out of 1000 watt, you are deriving only 120 watt. You are not having technology, but there is something called high efficiency multi-junction cells. These cells are having efficiency of about 45%. Think about that 3-4 days efficiency. But you need to focus concentrated cool light of the cells. If you are using an older reflector, it is reflecting heat also. Okay. So if you can use a holographic light, you can speculate with it, and also you can focus and couple energy. We are working on this area. It's a whole area of research. Holographic lighting. This is some of the holographic elements we deliver to the defense. So I'm not going into the details. So I don't need to make it photograph. So you know that information communication technologies, ICT, earlier everything was electronics. But information transfer now is optical fiber, it is optical. Information storage to a certain extent is CD based, it is optical. And information processing, it is entirely electronic. But can you just continue like 286, 486, today, what's the pending holding? It was evolving, processing power was evolving in a very fast manner. But will it continue? No. After certain stage, there will be, you cannot keep components very close. If you keep it closer, electrons will turn from one component to other without your permission. Your hardware won't work, your software won't work. Okay? So, even in optical, electronic or information processing, you cannot continue like this. So, we've got to think about optical layers. Our optical computers, we've got optical, just like quantum computers, we've got optical computers. So many companies are working on this area. Data storage. See, you have last slide with how many storage, how much storage? 16 GB. A CD that can store up to a Blu-ray that can store up to 6 or 7 GB. Think about a CD or the HDD or a laptop that can store up to 1000 GB information. Two companies were on interface technologies, Apple is there working in this area. There was some Japanese companies. So they were working on holographic data storage. But here, data is not stored as zeros and ones. Okay, not stored as bits and values or something like that. It is stored as images, tiny holograms. You display the zeros and ones as an array and a tiny hologram as a column. Okay, there are lots of multiplexing methods. Linear multiplexing, angular multiplexing, Bishop multiplexing, different types of multiplexing. So this is the microcard holographic basically this HDD. I'm not going into the details. This I developed this technology for variable data set holography, for which I was invited by the University of Science. I'm not going into the details. Optical interconnects. We can use it. Whoever is interested for further discussion, you can contact me. Okay, or later we can go from integrated optics like integrated circuit or electronics, integrated optics here. Headphone, DS, smart glasses. We are using all our optical. Biophotonic materials, like products. This I showed from my 81 way. Instead of just shooting it, you define the whole interference switch or the structure in a computer and you write it by using a basic. And you are having a this is digital hologram. Instead of capturing holograms in a recording film, you are capturing it in a camera, 6 in your CMOS, and then use a software to convert it into an image. Microsoft, digital Microsoft is not image. See, an ordinary glass. When it's filled with the hot coffee, you can see the surface changes, expansion. Optical fiber integration. I'm not going into the details. So, holography has got brain and hologram, there are lot of similarities. Holograms are what, how about very high storage capacity, like the human brain. Okay, it has got cognitive ability. If there is partial information, it will replace different information. So that is great similarity between holograms. So that's it. These are some of our laboratories. I just quickly go through this for your information. Some of our laboratories. Holography. Holography camera. In fact, ours is Asia's one and only portrait studio where people can come and record their work. Some of our products. Holography website. I'm not going into the details. First Indian holographic exhibition. Exhibition of holograms, not holographic exhibition. Exhibition of holographic because some of the companies, global companies mentioned about us. Our hardware, photopolymer material, some of the solutions. Or in fact, in the first Indian public sector security hologram production center, I developed in one. So there we met truck of holograms. Holograms full of truck. The center truck is full of holograms. For tax level, legal tax level. Shoot at site, I have also tried for small students. This is a science of agreements with the US. That's all. So we are also on other branches where we create artificial people for this. And that is our bread and research areas. Thank you. Before going into the shoot, I would like to have some sort of a discussion with you. Some questions, if you ask, I will be happy. Otherwise, I will think that it is a one-sided communication. Usually, when I talk, I go in between and move around. And once I got a chance to address about 1,500 students in Coimbatore. But if the number of students are more, there is limitation in the so because of the distance. So I need to get a few. You have to bombard me with the questions. I will try to answer. Thank you.
At India Gate, there is the inauguration of new statue of VDIT, and it's the Holography. What is the mechanism behind it?
See, actually, that's not a hologram. Even in the Prime Minister of India said that it's a hologram. Nowadays, anything 3D is projected as a hologram. Actually, it's a misnomer. There, see, you have shown it beautifully today in your expo. The first auditorium where I visited. You keep something and get it in front and see from this side. You get a visual perception of the. Yeah. Similarly, you create a 3D sculpture in a computer and hide the glass, and you are seeing from a distance. That there is that. That's a technology of purpose. But in photography, you need our structure, microstructure, and light should be scattered in a model manner. And in this process, scattering and interference, the scattered light will convert into the original light. Okay? So this optical structure in which my hologram is in. When light is illuminated, that light will get transformed into the original light, which was recorded 15 years back, or 20 years back. So that's all. How many answered? Okay. More questions?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm working also in the organization processing and have been experimenting from the experiments on lossless image compression and lossy image compressions. Lossless image compression and lossy image compressions. I have one question for you, sir. In fact, in lossy image compression, we always say that the image is visually lossless because visually lossless. Because our eyes have restrictions and the perception is limited. So how do you correlate with this concept with the holograms?
Can
elaborate what is image is useless, that concept.
Image is being reconstructed at the research.
You mean digital reconstruction?
Yes.
Okay. See, actually, in digital imaging, you are storing it as not as an image. You are storing it as zeros and ones. See, if I copy one zero, it is a zero. So there is no generation loss. Techniques of video tape. When you do editing, even the best format, when you go for first generation, second generation, third generation, there is a copy loss. But in digital imaging, it is just zeros and ones. So you copy zero as zero, so there is no loss. Okay. So, but in holography, you are not recording as zeros and ones. It is recorded as an analog distribution. The distribution can be transmittance variation, phase variation, or thickness variation. Okay, so if you copy a hologram, there can be generation loss. There can be. You can copy up to 10,000 or 1 lakh even not. See, it's a very good this track full of holograms. We someone copied over 11 billion holograms. 11 billion is 1,100 copies from a single master. So, if you do it properly, there will be emissions. So, I think I have answered you. More questions, please? Yeah.
So, what we do is for evaluation of codes, whether it is distress or not. For that, we have something called videography techniques. So, we make a video and then we will try to see where there is a problem.
There is a
Walk. They are trying to distance. Like the road is not diagonal or like it will be a walk. Like there will be a hole on the road.
okay.
So you will feel that you will feel uncomfortable. So we try to find that distance by doing a videography.
Okay.
But in videography,
What is subject?
highways.
Okay. What is subject?
So on that, what we do is we do the videography. It is almost like a 2D thing what we will get back. And as sir told, we also do something called image processing technique and we reconstruct it. So is there any modification that can be done to the video capturing device so that we can get that particular third dimension?
There are very famous scientists called Rastogi, I think the time of Rastogi. He was doing his PhD on R&D in Singapore. No, student was Switzerland. 1994 there was a conference in Hawaii, Chennai. He presented the background in digital holography, flattened testing of roads and runways. You can beautifully do that by using digital holography.
So modifications can be done for visual videography.
Converting a videographic thing into, you can compare both the information, but not directly from video to, because video has got to be intrinsic information. Holograms you have the face information. Okay, so digital holography, by using digital holography, you can beautifully evaluate old structures. You can evaluate yield point, you can do yield point analysis. You can mark stress, you can mark strain. Buildings and structures. So, what findings also you can do this. But that is not to older videography. So, earlier it was for the TV holography. Then we evolved into digital holography. Thank you. Now, questions from the side of the girls. So, this is the area of human power. You have the last questions.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So, is it easy to identify the leaf area index by using image processing for
Would you please repeat?
leaf area index, plants?
Some index. What index? You can keep it a little this.
Leaf area index.
So, can you let me leaf area
Index.
What is that?
It is generally used to identify the canopy of the plant.
Okay.
So, we can use this method there so that we can check the canopy and we can identify the oxygen content.
From video format, if you go for high resolution imaging, you can do comparison. But if you want to, suppose I have got a plant, I feel different solutions, okay, different imaging. If I want to
In fact, I recorded a digital hologram for you. If you can go for quantification, how much it is grown in 2 hours, 3 hours, which you can do by using videography. You can go for size position analysis. But campaign analysis, I'm not very much sure about it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
What kind of material is used to print hologram photos?
What kind of
Material.
medium?
Material.
Medium. Okay. Oh, I have already mentioned that there are 4 or 5 different types of medium we can use. One is silver target. Photographic film is a silver target. Similarly, there is something called the DCD, dichromatic dilating. You go for a different dilating, filtrate, purify, and add some ammonium dichromate, 7%. You can have your own then photoresist is there. What is PCBs? You can PCBs by using photoresist. Electronics people you. And there is beautiful other material. You will be seeing that called photopolymer. Photopolymer is popularly known as silicon photonics. It's a lab material. See, earlier we said about 10 years back, recording a hologram was a very tired subject. You have spent hours in your lab. You record, do web processing, development, washing, fixing, drying. But now recording a hologram is instantaneous. We will see. We can record instantaneously. We can record holograms. Okay, but it's not. It's a little bit popular. We are having that material. We make that material, and we do it. We supply to the institution. We will see. Yes.
ಬೇಡ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನ ಅತ್ಲ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇರ್ತಾರ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇರ್ತಾರ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ನಲ್ಲೇ
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಬೇಡ ಕವರ್ ಬೇಡ ಹಂಗೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ರೀ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ
Okay? I don't know how I will be able to show you. You can come batches. Okay?
ಹಿಂಗಿಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಕಲ್ಪಾಟಿ ಸರ ಲೈಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದೆ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ
Okay, so the next batch can come later. So, yeah, you can come.
ಮುಂದೆ
Okay. So I'll just elaborate what I'm doing. So please keep silence.
ಮೈಕ್
Okay. This is a actually live holographic camera. So you can consider this as a camera. If I package it very well and sell it, I'll be able to sell it for $1,500. Okay, but you know, I'm just trying to demystify it. Okay, how to record a beautiful hologram. Okay, 3D hologram. I'm trying because this is the fourth floor, isn't it? So there can be some ground vibration. There can be air movement. Okay, there can be absolute silence, and this tranquility must be there. It has to be very, very zero vibration to get very good holograms. But I am trying that, so that's why now much people are not doing hologram, live shooting of hologram. So I am trying for it. Okay. You have some quick fix or something? In the aircraft, when they put this luggage, all these things got. I need to have this thing affixed. Some of the laboratories, it's have quick fix or any. I want to have these things affixed. Okay, very. Can any one of the laboratory?
very quickly
It's a okay. I need it. Because in the aircraft they just throw it on the. So that's why I have got two laces. One laser is damaged. In the meantime, we will continue the thing.
ಎಲ್ಲಿಡಬೇಕಂತ ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಹಾಂ ಎಲ್ಲಿಡು ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಾಣೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಾಣೋದು ಹಾಂ
I need something which is reflecting, something like, but I have to fix it here. I need it for back. Yeah. In the meantime, some ID card is also okay. Let me have your ID card. Okay. ಲೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಹಿಂದೇನು ಲೈಟ್ ಆರಿಸ್ ಹಿಂದೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಆರಿಸ್ blue, yellow plastic piece. Can you just see it here? Some other place. Some yellow strip. Or another ID card is okay. Yeah, this is okay. So I am going to show a hologram. Okay, it is almost stable. Let me try. Usually photographic materials you have to use in darkness. So that cut. Okay. So this is a holographic film. You just somebody can hold it just cut the bead. Some vibration will be there because it's a plastic material. We have to go for the coin. So let me try. Somebody has gone for that coin. Yes, sir. Let us try, you know. Okay, while okay, don't touch the table. Any vibration we won't get it. Okay.
There is a sheet out there, sir, on the ground.
Anyhow, can you just hold this?
Sensitive.
Let me see whether we have recorded something. Mobile light.
Yes, sir. Yes.
We will go for beautiful holograms. But it's highly vibrating and
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂಚೂರು ತೋರಿಸಿ ಸರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಾಣ್ತಾರೆ ते ह्यामध्ये सगळं कॅमेरामध्ये दाखवतो सगळ्यांना दिसतंय कॅमेराला
let the coin come. So next batch can come. Some of you can. You can also step back. Stick to to explain it once again. See, this light is coherent light. Coherent light is coming and it is getting expanded. I am using a microscope objective and it is getting expanded and the light is falling here. This is the object. Object will scatter light. Okay, that's a signal.
Yes.
And light is coming in this direction. Scattered light is coming from the backward direction. Okay, so these two light will interfere and we will have a structure recorded in it. Okay, this is a wholly hologram, very wavelength selective, highly wavelength selective. So you can see it in white light. So if you take that ID card to outside under sun, you can see it beautifully. This is this film is very costly. About 500-600 rupees per. It's okay, but we will record it.
Yes, sir.
One more box is there. Yeah. So this is DPS laser, diode converter. This is first. Which one? In this. This is the first one. First one. Okay. So I will explain. This is a live hologram shooting setup. Okay. You have a coherent source, just like music, sound and music. Light is coming, which is expanded by using a device. Actually, this is a beautiful example of Fourier transform. Fourier transform, you know Fourier transform. This is a very beautiful example of Fourier transform. Okay, Fourier transform. So you are having spatial filtering. Certain spatial frequencies are filtered away. Okay, just like temporal frequency filtering, you are having spatial frequency. So variation in space is spatial frequency. So it is filtered, expanded, noise is eliminated, and it is falling here. Here you are having a very uniform light. Okay. So I am waiting for a subject. Actually, the object I brought got damaged in the aircraft when they put it in the cargo or the luggage. Sorry. Yeah. Where is it? Okay.
ಗಲಗಲಿ ಸರ್ ಕೈ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಲ್ಲ ಇವರು
So
ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್
we'll be shooting some hologram. Okay, you can shoot and not let me. You can come forward and you can shoot. But if you are feeling hungry, don't wait. This is a magnetic mount. Magnetic mount.
ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ
Small Allen. No. So this laser is a relatively high power laser. About 100 milliwatt power is there. You can feel the power.
ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಂಟ ಜೊತೆ ಇವರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು
ನಮಗೆ
ನಮಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ
ಹೋಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆರ್ ಟಿ ಸಿ ಅದು ಥರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಯಾರು ಅದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಹಾಂ ಆಯ್ತದು ಕೊಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಆಗಿರ
ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ
Thank you very much. Okay, okay, it has to take some time.
So you are going to take the hologram of this?
Yeah, I am going to record hologram of this one. Yeah, yeah. So this is the object. I am going to shoot it. So your ID card. It's just curing. So that curing itself is a microscopic movement. So it has to cure, otherwise you won't get it. But still we will try to save time. So this is another glass plate. On this glass plate, I am going to paste a light sensitive material, film or plate. It's a very special type of film. So after doing this, one of you can come forward and you will be able to do it. But lots of vibration is there. And my laser is also not stable. Yeah, but fan also you can switch off. So sir, that ID card, sir, ID card. One removed ID. Okay, thank you. We use a QG for this. Okay, this is photopolymer. One of you just cut it. This side, don't touch the table. Don't touch the table. If you touch the table, you won't get it. I'm just holding it to have a recording. Okay, let it the vibration die out. Okay, no movement. Okay, let us try whether we will get it. Okay. Even if you breathe hard, you won't get it. Mobile, please. Luck. Yes or no? Whether we have the image or not? Yes. Thank you. Can you see the coin here? You hold it. Yes. You. I'll make it more clean. This beam is to be clean.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Can you see the three-dimensional effect in it?
Madam.
Can you see any three-dimensional depth information? 3D? usually if you engage it with the student, they take many hours for doing the spatial filtering.
ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ
Only one point. Only one point.
No, I'm focusing more. I'm just doing the spatial filtering. No. No, I'll tell you. So one of the students can come. Just removing this spatial filter, I have just expanded. Okay. Now let's go for a. Who is going to come? So, where is that glass plate? Yes. Keep it under sunshine for 5 minutes. It will be permanent. The image will be permanent. Okay. So now we will go for a bigger film. Okay. You have to give me 10,000 rupees. So it has got two protective layers. Okay, I'm just removing. Okay, this is the emulsion side. It is sticky. You can just touch it to one corner. That is sticky. Okay, I love this for you. Okay. Okay. So can you just close it? Let me see. Okay, close it. So you come to this side. You have to give the expression. Okay. This plate is loaded now. So this emulsion is there. Some air bubbles are there, but no problem. Still we will get it.
touch
Yeah,
the
no,
table.
no, come here. Hold it. Don't touch the table. If vibration, no, we won't get it. Hold it. I will tell you. Let the vibration die out. Okay. No more movement. Pray for. Yeah. Some vibration was there, but let me see. Can you see the coin? Is it three-dimensional? Okay. So you can take it home. Leave it there. So keep it under sunshine for some time. Fine conditions. I want to have one recorder for the department that I will record. I will take some time, but let the demo go ahead. Okay. So, any physics teacher here with an inclination to mathematics?
ಸರ್ ಕರೀತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Who is going to take it?
Everybody wants it.
You don't keep this down because it is sticky. Dust will stick. So put it on this side, like this, understand? So, somebody from the boy students, one of you. So this is the material, okay. But nobody asked me any question how it is happening. I elaborated to the other batch. But now, let me help you to. I am fixing it here. This photopolymer film. Photopolymer, okay. You can cut it here. Don't touch the table. You don't touch the table. So I am just loading it here. Just a protective. I remove it. Okay. Let it the vibrations die off. Okay. Just some more time. If vibrations are there, the image won't be clear. Yeah. Now you can lift it. Hold it. You are going to expose it. Okay. Who else is planning to? So how is it happening? How is it happening? Tell me how is it happening? No. Laser light is coming. It is getting reflected by the signal, by the object, and the object information is modulated. And I am keeping the plate in between. So there is incoming